Hello, everyone. Welcome to our team call on May 3rd, 2016. Tonight, we are going to be entering ourselves into the Beachbody Challenge. We are going to do this from now on, the first team call of every month, because we can enter the Beachbody Challenge every month. So we're going to do that every month as a team. So going forward, just make sure you are prepared on this team call with your computer or your phone or whatever device you have your before and after pictures on. And when you do fill out the information, because you're kind of telling your story during this, I highly recommend saving it, because it's going to save it all in there, but you're going to probably change programs from month to month. So copy and paste all the answers that you give into a file somewhere, because you can enter that same stuff again in another month. So save all the information that you're going to put in there into a file. So we're going to begin. So everybody go to beachbodychallenge.com. And now Becca and Sam, or any of you, if you can, seeing as I'm on the road and I haven't done it in a month, and I don't know if anything has changed, just correct me if I don't know what the hell this page shows. So actually, Becca, why don't you walk us through it? Because I have no idea what you're looking at right now.
Yeah, let me click back over to my, I had gone to shall I screen share? Team
Yeah, actually, no, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and screen share it so everybody can see it.
Screen share. So I Googled it just to double check it. So www.teambbeachbody.com/beachbody-challenge. And that's where I went. And you get this page that shows, I think they actually rotate the winners, but it says Beachbody Challenge at the top. They won $100,000 for getting fit and healthy. And
yeah, those are both last year's winners. They won $100,000 each. That's why we do this, is not only for your own health, but because you have an opportunity to win a lot of money.
Right. So we scroll down to just below where their picture is, and on the right it says already have a program. You can skip to the next step. If you're like totally new and you haven't gotten a challenge pack yet, then you follow the steps. But we all have a program, so we go click on skip to the next step. And this will bring us to the Beachbody Challenge contest page. And you complete any program and share your results. So you've got, if you haven't completed your program, here's the commit on the left. If you've already completed your program, enter your before and after photos. So over here on the right, we're gonna click enter my results now. This is where you sign in. You already have a Team Beachbody account, so just use your login information. Apparently I forgot my password. Here we go. So I saved these photos from when I had done the 21-day fix. I've been having issues uploading them. That's been my only hiccup. And Tim, I don't know if you have any suggestions.
Yeah, the suggestion I have is try getting the pictures on your phone and doing it from there. I've had much more success doing it from the phone, because doing it from the computer, for some reason, it tells you file size is the wrong size, it's too big or whatever it is.
Right.
But doing it from the phone, it seems to work better.
Okay.
So if you do have an issue, get your pictures over to your phone and do it from that.
Okay. So this is the part where you can upload the photos. So if you have them saved on your computer, you could give it a try. Like Tim said, sometimes they'll reject them. I've had that same issue with these pictures, so I'm gonna have to move some over to my phone, and I'll have to do this on my phone. But you can see here just under where it says my photos, there's the little bar that will walk you through. This is where you upload your photos, you put in your stats, you discuss your journey. My success, my support, you confirm everything. And I would assume from there, submit.
I submit to you.
Yes, Derek, I submit to you. So, Tim, after the photos, I mean, do you remember going through each of the little tabs, put in the stats, your measurement? I'm assuming like your measurements and your weight and stuff.
Yes. Now this is important because this is why I asked and told all of you many times to take your before pictures, to take your measurements, to weigh yourself. And one thing I do want to say is when you are taking your pictures, there's really 3 basic poses, maybe a 4th one for women to do. And, you know, it sounds silly, but you want to do it because the better you are at doing it, the better chances you have of winning and getting the success like I have had to be on an infomercial and things of that nature. So it's just, you know, a little skill that, you know, I've picked up over time just from learning from other people. So you're going to take, a lot of them actually tell you how to do it in the program. So take a front picture of yourself, take a side picture of yourself, and take a back picture of yourself. Just the 3 basics. Doesn't need to be much more than that. You can smile. I like to look sad because nobody's happy when they're overweight and unhappy. So, you know, do that because then it makes your after picture look that much better and different. And it's not like you're faking anything. You're just showing who you really are at that time. Right. But you've got to actually show who you really are and use those poses.
And then after that, when you go to the journey tab, I'm assuming that's where you discuss where you started, what was going on.
Why aren't you clicking on it?
Because I'm trying to upload the photos. It's just taken a really long time to do it.
Will it allow you to go to the next page without them?
No.
Well, you already have 2 in there. Can you skip to the next part without uploading those?
Let me see. La. Ooh, yay. Let me do it. All right, let me go back to my screen share.
Oh my. Cool.
Okay. My stats. So, okay. So yeah, just like Tim had said, you have your before weight and your after weight and your measurements, waist, hips, chest, everything that you were supposed to do, and the little startup guide that came with your program. This is where you put in that information. From here, please provide your height. Oopsies.
I see what you're saying, the whole valid file size thing.
Yeah, I've had the same problem.
How do we fix that?
Are you doing it from your phone, Sam, or from the computer?
From my phone.
Oh, same problem, huh?
Keep on trying it over and over again. Because I was talking to another friend who was doing it the other day, and she said eventually it just took.
On the My Journey tab, which I have up here on the screen, you have 3 boxes. The first one is tell us about your life before you started the program. How did you feel about yourself and your body? What inspired you to change your life and begin your transformation? And finally, what is the greatest challenge you faced before beginning the program? How did the program and Beachbody help you overcome the challenge? So that's where you talk about your journey.
So now, if some of you remember, one of my quizzes that we had was that exact question, and now you know why I asked it.
Yep.
I is smart.
I is very smart. I haven't filled anything in on that yet, so it won't let me move forward to the My Success tab for the last couple of ones.
Just put some words in there.
Yep, it's going to sound just like that too. Okay, My Success, again, 3 boxes. What in particular did you like about the program you chose? Describe the results you achieved with your Beachbody program. What achievements are you proud of? And how has your life changed since completing your Beachbody program? All of that is in the success tab. I'll enter a bunch of nonsense again so we can move to the next one. My support. This is where it'll ask you if you want to nominate your sponsored coach for the role that he or she played in your success. And did you participate in a challenge group? Yes or no? And if yes, how did participating in that challenge group help you reach your goals? How did your group support you and keep you accountable? How did your team Beachbody coach support you on your journey? There's a whole bunch of questions to answer here before you move on.
And now in these questions here, always be honest. This is not a test. This is not a quiz. This isn't anything other than you being honest. And yes, obviously, as your coach, I would like to think I played a role in it, but if I didn't, then don't say I did. That's fine. I just want you guys to be honest, because what's going to happen afterwards when you win is they're going to send you out another application to fill out, and you've got to repeat a lot of this information over and over again. So you're going to just have to give the same answers. So just be honest with everything that you went through, all of it. Just tell your true story. That's it.
So Tim, like the photos that I had from when I originally first started to go through this, clearly I never finished it, was when I had finished the 21-day fix 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I mean, I've come a long way in 2 years. These are old photos. Shall I use the photos that I've taken? Well, I'm going to be doing 22-minute hardcore. I'm going to be submitting those at the end of the challenge, at the end of week 8. I'm on week 5. Shall I submit this stuff, which is 2 years old, or shall I wait for
because you're going to be able to submit the 22-minute hardcore ones in June.
Okay.
So submit those now, but use the dates from when you actually did it.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, for instance, when I do mine, I'm going to do P90X, which I completed, I think, in 2011 or 2012.
Okay.
So I'm going to use those because I never got my T-shirts. I never got my T-shirts for anything. So if nothing else, you guys are going to get T-shirts for all this stuff.
Yay!
So do all of that, and if you come to a point, like, for instance, if you're in the middle of a program. If you're in the middle of a program and you have not, and you've already submitted your one for a T-shirt for the previous one, you can do like a full total journey one. Like the first one I ever did was a 5-year journey storyline for the whole thing. And you're not going to get a T-shirt for it, but they still appreciate all of that. So go ahead and send in that entire story in the meantime while you're waiting to finish your program off, and that's fine.
Okay. All right. So I went through as much as I could without hitting the confirmation button because I have to go back and take out the blah, 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 gobbledygook I typed in. So I went all the way through the challenge page and shared it.
Okay. All right. So now what I want everyone to do, now that Becca's run you through and we still have plenty of time left, go back and start to fill out your own and write your stories out and fill it out. And you may not finish before the call is over, but I want you all to actually physically be doing this while you're on the call.
Okay.
So go back and actually start writing your story and bounce things off with it. If you don't know how to word something, that's why we're on this call, is that you can learn how to tell your story. Because in order to be a successful coach, you need to learn how to tell your story. And the only way to do it is by telling it over. Oh boy.
Hey, I got my photo to load.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, all I did was I went in and I made it a little bit smaller. Like I just edited it, like through photos,
Oh, on your Mac?
right in my phone.
Oh, in
So
your
I went into my photos and I edited it just down so that like I took a bunch of the background stuff out. So now it's just like me in the picture, and it took them.
Maybe I could try that.
Uh-oh.
It's an awesome.
Thank you.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
The one from yesterday?
The one with the editing.
Uh-oh.
The one from yesterday?
Yeah.
And
Can you use Firefox on your Mac?
Oh. Would you like some space? Would you like some
I will mute myself.
just go to beachbodychallenge.com and takes you right to this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, like when I give directions, just
Oh, damn. Damn. This is what they do.
I'm taking back the salmon and the broccoli. Out of the fridge. And do not eat the fridge.
after I eat it, you'll be taking it back anyway. Just in a different form. All right. That's pretty plastic.
Is that wrong?
No, here's on the front of the Beachbody Challenge.
Cool.
Another recommendation that I have is take all of your pictures before and afters and put them in a separate file so they're easy to access. I want my Brazil bumper shorts. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to send those pictures to my son.
Hey, Tim, what if you don't know your body fat percentage?
You don't need to know. It's fine. Why would I do that?
Ouch. I actually do have my cholesterol information. I'll grab that. As much as I hate my insurance company, when we get our blood work done every year, we get this little report. And it tells you what your last 3 years were.
Well, that's good though.
No, it's awesome. Because my LDL has gone down and my HDL has gone way up,
Nice.
which is awesome. My
I was supposed to be.
my ratio, my cholesterol ratio was supposed to be less than 5, and it's like 1.9. They're like, you'll live forever. You're good. My LDL is only 67.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is way better than that.
I just found out that I can resize all my pictures on my computer very easily. Just make them smaller. Superb. I gotta tell you, I found some of my pictures of me when I was working out. I was wearing sweatpants with elastic bands around the ankles. Wow. You guys are all nice. I'll share them someday.
We've got about 5 minutes left.
Okay. Shrink it. How's everybody doing? We're still there.
I'm working on my success.
Hey, can you submit results for just using Shakeology and not doing a program?
Yes.
Can you for real?
You certainly can. Because Heather was asking that as well. So you can certainly do that.
Because Saul would be a fucking rock star for his glucose numbers.
Because some people, can't physically work out for whatever reason. So you can have.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he can submit them, or you can submit them for him. All his stuff is he's too busy thumbing away. I mean, you take it before and after of him playing. Tell him to make his avatar lose weight.
Right. All right, wait a second.
So with this My Success tab, the last box, how has your life changed since completing your Beachbody program? I'm still doing the 21 days. So it would be at just to that point after I finish it.
So go back in your mind and remember how your life has changed. So
And then embellish it.
well, you don't embellish it. Just you learn how to word it properly. You don't want to lie. You don't want to embellish, but tell your story enthusiastically.
Right.
And yeah, and like with 22-minute hardcore, how'd your life change? I now have a giant welt on my head. How'd you change physically?
I learned how to close the doors when I use my pull-up.
I grew a third boob on my forehead.
But it hurts.
It's a painful boob.
22-minute hardcore gave me a
Go away. That's where we're talking boob.
decorating basement.
60s. Officially, the 60s. Yes. How much hair I had and how badly I needed it.
Oh,
At one point I did. Oh, hold on.
Patterning is similar.
Yeah, just further back. A lot further back. The top is much, much thinner. How much time we got left?
Less than a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will end it here then. Continue filling this out. Yes, the first time is going to take a little while.